Mercedes working on legendary W13 upgrade in boost for Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. Mercedes duo Lewis Hamilton and George Russell will be driving a heavily upgraded W13 at this week's second three-day test in Bahrain, according to reports. The Silver Arrows will be looking to seal a record-breaking ninth successive Constructors' Championship triumph over the course of the upcoming season, which is finally set to get underway later this month. A number of teams arrived at last month's test event in Barcelona with differing interpretations of the all-new technical regulations for 2022. The likes of Ferrari and Red Bull turned plenty of heads with their unique sidepod designs, and it seems as though Mercedes could be set to follow suit ahead of this week's running in Bahrain. The Silver Arrows are said to have been making no shortage of progress in developing their W13 Challenger behind closed doors and could return to the track with a vastly different package as a result of their findings. They are expected to bring a car with almost no side pods at all as part of a revolutionary and wide-ranging upgrade that has already started to worry their Constructors' Championship rivals, according to Corriere della Sera. It is claimed that Mercedes have opted for a completely different package as a result of their decision to pioneer a new arrangement of the radiators in the highest area of the bodywork. The update has reportedly produced a series of encouraging results based on simulator runs, and it has been suggested that legendary gains could be made over the likes of Ferrari and Red Bull in Bahrain later this week. However, at least one team principal is said to be alarmed with regards to the situation, and it remains to be seen whether any formal protests will be lodged over the coming days. The rest of the grid have already been informed about recent developments at Mercedes, who could end up with a vastly superior package if enough progress has been made between last month's test and this week's event in Bahrain. There are believed to be some concerns over the legality of Mercedes' new upgrade and their adherence to the budget cap, which can be easily circumvented by delegating to third-party companies. The German team are said to have asked for substantial clarifications from the FIA before proceeding with their new design, though. It will be crucial for Hamilton and Russell to be given a car with the ability to perform as strongly as possible in order to stand the best chance of downing Red Bull in the battle for Constructors' Championship glory over the course of this year. The former will also be looking to pip Max Verstappen to an unprecedented 8th Drivers' Championship title after missing out in dramatic fashion at last year's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix back in December. Meanwhile, Sky Sports F1 reporter Ted Kravitz recently suggested that plenty of protests will be lodged by teams during the early stages of the season as the grid continues to adapt to the new technical regulations. "They've already started," said Kravitz when quizzed on whether the large-scale rule changes will spark disputes between competitors over the coming months. "There are already lots of teams looking at various bits on other cars and going, 'Hang on, I didn't think we were allowed to do that.' Every single thing is going to be objected or even protested. That's the problem for these new race directors. These two guys are coming in at a particularly red-hot time for inter-team protests."